Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while a choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live. Another transmission and download of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. We're glad everybody's here. We appreciate you coming out every Tuesday, 12 noon. We always like to mix it up, have different co-hosts and guests on with the show. Weather's beautiful here. We're in the Tampa Bay, St. Pete, Clearwater region of Florida in the United States of the Great Americas. And so the weather's beautiful and everything is looking pretty smooth. Couple of announcements, of course. If you're not already signed up, get on the email list. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com. We put out a TGI Wednesday every week, and it just has pretty much announcements in it for these shows, the links to read, watch, or listen to, and different videos and things, affirmations, things to inspire you, make your day, keep you informed, and generally stay upbeat and inspired, of course. And so definitely sign up for that. A couple other announcements, of course. This we have on sale an audio MP3. It's called DDE. It is diet, digestion, and exercise, and it's really a roundabout way of weight. So if you're breaking into spring, working out, and that sort of thing, you're really going to want to pick that up. Reach out again, info@jimmymackhealing.com. We'll be glad to send you more information on that as well. Monday, the 14th of May, I will be at Charlotte Timpone's office live in Tampa, Florida. It's on beautiful Davis Island. That's Charla, Charla, Timpone, Tempone. She is a dear friend, lifelong friend, acupuncturist, oriental medicine physician, and she's sweet enough to set me up with a whole bunch of her folks on Monday the 14th in Tampa. So call their office direct if you want to get on my schedule there. As always in Tampa, my office is at Kodawari Yoga. That's KODAWARI yoga.com. And you can reach them directly. I'm there on Wednesdays and Fridays by appointment only. Place is gorgeous. If you live in the Tampa Bay area, I would encourage you to come see the place. It's really, really nice. They have a beautiful juice bar there, constant yoga classes 7 days a week, a float tank, acupuncturists, chiropractors, physical therapists, just amazing massage therapists and healers, a little bit of everybody. And the sweet owner, Annette, is kind enough to let me sit in her office a couple days a week there and see folks there as well. So you want to call them direct. Again, it's Kodawari Yoga, Tampa, Florida. I'm available 24/7, as you can only imagine, via phone, Skype, Zoom, what have you, in-person, phone, and of course, worldwide. So reach out if I can help you in any way with sessions. We have a bunch of audio MP3s and books. A lot of folks are getting in on the mastery class as well, and that's how to do what I do, My Liquid Fish, Change Made Simple. We had another co-host signed in for today, by the way. She's out of LA. and her daughter unfortunately got into a car wreck and actually has to see a hand surgeon of all things today during our show. So we wish them all the best and speedy recovery and healing. And fortunately, my sweet standby, awesome reader, Reverend Debbie Dienstbier, is going to join us here shortly. She is a dream. She is a trans medium, communication with the dead, or as she calls it, communication with the still living, of course. The Bible calls it communication with the dead. I find it fascinating, and she and I have known each other, as they say, since Moses wore short pants. So we're excited to have her on today, and you're definitely going to want to get in on a free reading with her, a free healing from me. Obviously, we want you to be concise, keep it down to one question. If you have issues with your job and your love life and your teenage daughter, grab one of those things, and let's give everybody a chance to tune in. How are you today, Reverend Debbie?
Wonderful.
Awesome. We'll be underway here shortly. Yeah. Tell folks how to get a hold of you, honey. The best website, the phone number, your personal email address. They're going to want to go deeper and get a session.
Okay. Well, my email address is spiritualdeb@gmail.com, or you can call 727-433-3896. I'm on Facebook as Wings of Grace Spiritual Center, the name of my church. Or you can come to church on Sundays at 3:30. That's the way to get.
Love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it. It's awesome. And I know folks always get a lot out of your sessions. I've been sending you a bunch of folks. I don't do readings per se. I know that's your specialty, and sent you a bunch of people lately. And so for people that really want to have an intuitive reading or talk to their angels or their loved ones in spirit, you definitely want to have a private session with Reverend Debbie, and I think you'll be amazed. We're going to grab a caller, love. Hey, it's 310. I recognize that area code. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Janet, and I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Yes. How are you, Janet?
I'm okay. Hanging in there.
Okay. You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yeah, I just I'm in some pain right now, and I'm wondering if there's anything I need to know about that.
Where is your pain located, honey? I'm sure she's going to get to that in a second, but what do you got really going on?
My low back.
Low back. Okay, there you go. I'll let Reverend Debbie have a shot at it, and then I'll take a swing.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's hard sometimes to let go, and I feel like you're clearing a lot of energy, old situations in your life. But I really believe you need to believe in yourself, because you're coming to the end of a difficult situation, and time's moving really quickly. And when we choose logic over emotions, suddenly there's changes for you. And I just see Archangel Michael watching over you, helping you through this. You tend to overdo sometimes, and zig instead of zag, and that's part of your back problem. And you take care of everyone but yourself. Not to rat you out in front of everyone, but I will. And I feel that you're stepping into a new part of your life where you're manifesting the life you wish to live. And what you're going to need in your life is just magically going to appear. I feel there's really successful new beginnings for you as you learn to let go and step forward. Let go of what doesn't serve you anymore.
Right.
And you'll find the key. You don't go to a doctor?
No, I do. I spend a lot of time at doctors' offices.
All righty. All right. What is so hard to let go? Why is it hard for you to let go?
Because
not knowing what to expect.
Yeah, That, and then I carry the weight of all of my children, worrying about them, picking up on all their energy, and then I just bury myself.
Well, you know, even the mother bird has to push her little baby out of the bird nest to make them fly.
Yeah, I know.
At the point, you're going to have to do that.
A hard habit to change, but I'm right there.
I know it is, but amazingly they do fly. And what's amazing is you are a great mom, and you have instilled all the right ideas in your children. There's a very strong foundation with them, and even though sometimes it seems like they're making the wrong decisions, this is how they choose to learn their lessons, the long way around. Yeah. But they will land on their feet. And I feel that they will get it, and things will work out for them, and you need to just let go and let God. You know, in the Bible it says, be still and know. That's knowing in the craziness that God's got it, and he's taking care of it for us. And if you can do that, you're really going to get far, far ahead, and you'll be so much happier, and then you won't be carrying all this weight of everyone else where it's hurting your back.
Right.
And then you don't have that anymore, unless you want to.
No, I'm done with it.
But Jimmy Mack could probably help you to shift that out.
Absolutely. Yeah. Low back, honey, in my world, in my weird world, it's either about feeling unsupported or finance. You test is finance, actually, weakness in finance. You want to stand up, face due north. You can feel the energy. We'll work on your back right now, okay? So sun comes up in the east. Yep. Turn to your left. You're facing due north. What does everybody call you?
Janet.
What is it?
Janet.
Okay. So I'm just setting that up when you say it. So if you say my name is Janet, it's going to feel like somebody's pulling you forward right now.
My name is Janet. Yeah.
Awesome. And if you say my name is Nemo the fish, you'll feel the pull backwards.
My name is Nemo the fish. Okay.
Awesome. So here's weakness in your low back. It's going to pull you forward. And I'm going to find that spot where it is. Doing it now. We're going to release it, resolve it, disentangle and uncollapse the waves and fields of it. Take the weakness and strong weakness, holding it in place. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it. Release her from the service to it and pull her straight back when you're done. Thank you. You'll feel the pull backwards when it leaves.
Okay.
And it's going to feel like a wave. It's going to pull, pull, pull.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
Awesome. And wait till that finishes. It'll drop you off in neutrality once it's done releasing. And you can tell folks what you're going through because it's a live radio show. So it's fine to speak.
I am getting pulled back like you're standing in the waves, and when the water goes back out and it pulls you.
Yep. That's a great way of putting it. The water's going in and out. I love it. So once it brings you back to neutrality, we'll be done with that. Most people test for Epsom salts lotion. You actually test good for taking an Epsom salts bath, hot bath if you can. You don't test normally for heat. You test for cold, they're saying. So I would be putting some ice packs on there or some frozen vegetables. You do have inflammation. They're saying it's mainly SI joint stuff. It doesn't test as left. It tests as right side if I'm looking at your back. And I'm 99% sure that's what you got going on, honey. So I would do that. Epsom salts would be great for you doing that sort of bath, even if it's a tepid water. Some people test for lavender. You're non-lavender. People are either lavender or non-lavender, and you just happen to be non-lavender. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, and it's all about money with you, they're saying. So if you had $1 million sitting in the bank right now, you'd be surprised how fast that pain would go away. So that's mainly what you got going on. Does that make sense?
It completely does. You both
and so what they're saying, and it's along the lines of what Reverend Debbie was saying, which is I feel like the children and everybody that you're involved with is grabbing at you constantly, and I see them going through your wallet, your purse, your pockets, just everything. They're just pulling at you from all directions. And so That's what the low back issue is all about, if that makes sense, honey, okay? Well, we'll be glad to help you off the air as well. Reach out at info@jimmymackhealing.com. Anybody that emails us today, you're going to get a special gift, of course, and also all of Reverend Debbie's information to contact her and go deeper. We appreciate you calling live from LA, honey. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great rest of the week. God bless you. 727 is our next caller. Hi, Sarah. You're on line 1. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. Number one, I went to Reverend Debbie's church a couple weeks ago and really enjoyed it and had like a really good energy week after that. So I just wanted to say very grateful. And then I found out Monday, and when I called last week, you said it would probably be next Wednesday, and Saturday I got out for Wednesday, but I think we're doing something Thursday when I don't have to hire a sitter. But it was pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
You said Wednesday, and I was like, oh, that was funny. And then I found out yesterday I have to go to court to testify on Thursday in the custody battle for my ex-boyfriend. So I just wanted to clear that space. It's a little overwhelmed for me on that one.
We'll have Reverend Debbie tap in, and we'll do what we can, love.
It's all good, Sarah. You know, you've got the angels working with you, and things are changing in a very fabulous way for you right now. And everything happens for a reason in our life, and I feel that you need to release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness, because you're going to see the silver lining that Spirit's bringing to you, and it's all falling into divine right order for you. And just call on Archangel Michael, and Archangel Gabriel always takes care of paperwork, and ask them to come and help you and put everything in the divine right order, and they will. Because there's a better course of action available for you personally, and I feel like all your hard work is going to pay off. You may feel like you're working alone, but you're not, of course. And just review all the details and let Spirit guide you, because I do feel you're being divinely guided, and the best is yet to come for you. You know, it's kind of like you haven't had that big Christmas yet, and I feel that it's all being brought to you in time. And just give thanks for those invisible gifts that we have, you know. The unseen blessings are coming to you. And I don't see it being a big deal or a hardship at all for you. So step forward and embrace it.
Awesome.
Okay?
Thank you.
And it was so wonderful having you at my church. It was great to see you, meet you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll be back. I just have had to switch up child care schedule with Mother's Day and stuff, but we'll be back for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can bring the kids too. They're welcome.
Okie doke.
They're welcome too. Okay, love?
Awesome.
As you know, 4-legged children come to church too.
That's awesome.
Really,
when we look at that, Sarah, and I'm asking Spirit what this whole thing is about, you going to court at all, because thank God it's not a ex-spouse. That would be the worst, but just that it's a boyfriend-girlfriend situation is certainly less pressure on you. It's like whatever. You know, you can kind of sling out whatever and all that. I don't see any of it as a big deal, similar to what Reverend Debbie is saying. I always think of it in golf, and I don't play golf, but they would say on the slower people playing ahead of you, do you mind if we play through? So by that, I mean, you need to think of almost schedule 9 things after that, picking up the kids, we're going to the park at 7 p.m., whatever it might be. Could be a mani-pedi, I don't care what. But you want to schedule something, you know, after your court appearance. So all you can think about is, hey, I'm looking at my watch getting through this because I'm going to that next thing after this. And I
I think I have a date that night, which is awesome.
Well, there you go. That's
but
even better.
I'm trying to look at this as like this is closure. Like after this, I don't. Like I'm not obligated at all to do anything anymore for any of them, and I'm out.
For anybody, for any of them. Yeah. And when I ask karmically too, it has nothing to do with your ex-boyfriend or his ex-spouse. This has everything to do with the child. So it's like you're going to represent the child in the best interests of the child. And it may sound corny or trite to most people, but that's really what you're doing. And that's what this whole appearance is about. It's almost like they're saying they're in the middle, he said, she said, but you're like splitting, the middle of it all and going, no, here's the real truth. And
right.
I think that's going to really, if it's going to do anything, it's going to help the child. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm going. I don't have any loyalty to him, but she's a special little kid, and she's had to go through some stuff that's completely unnecessary.
Okay.
And I'm an absolutely neutral party because I don't have any skin in the game anymore. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that makes total sense. Well, stand up. We'll rock it out real quick. A lot of folks on the call. You're going to want to press 1 if you want to ask a question live. So press 1 now to raise your hand so Reverend Tiffany can see your hand raised. So let's just tap into the energy of appearance in court on Thursday. There's going to feel like a weakness and all that. It's just something we dread to do. It's like the dentist or, that sort of thing. It's going to pull you backwards when it comes in.
Yeah, it is.
And we're going to release all that weakness, disentangle and uncollapse it, surrender it out to the void, pull her straight forward when you're done, and strengthen it now. Thank you. You'll feel the wave.
Would this have caused me to get, I've been having, a muscle spasm in my hip every now and then? Would something like this, cause something like that to pop up, or is it just unrelated?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, totally. It feels stress related to this whole thing. I'd almost bet for you after Thursday that'll be gone. They're saying it feels like a heartbeat. How weird is that? Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, when it hits, it does. It sure does.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah, that's bizarre. So, they say hips are seat of the soul stuff. So I'm sure this is pulling on your heartstrings, if you will. You even have to be involved in it at all, or to think of the child involved in the case at all. So that's really what comes up as. But I feel like, after this is over with, hopefully you won't get dragged into any of this anymore, and they can take their roadshow mess and do whatever they got to do with it. But as long as it isn't involving you, then God bless them, right?
Yep.
So, makes sense?
Yeah, totally. Thank you so much for all you guys do. Appreciate it.
Oh, you bet. Thank you. Thanks for calling in. Yeah. 727 is our next caller. Hey, I know that area code. Kathy, you're on line 1. How are you?
Hey, I'm having the best day of my life. How are you, Jimmy Mack?
Oh, I love hearing that. Yeah, gosh, you're doing better than all of us. You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
I do. Hi, Reverend Debbie.
Hello.
My question is, hello. I wanted to thank you for your help the other month. It was great what you had said, and you recommended passion flower for sleep, Jimmy Mack. Thank you as well. My question is, I'm expanding my spiritual and intuitive development, and I wanted to ask which angel or guide would be most helpful in this.
Well, all of them. But you will take a time to include each and every one of them.
Yes.
And sometimes when you sit in meditation, there's one already selected for you, but I can't tell you their name because that's part of your initiation.
Okay.
When they come to your meditation and they give their name, okay, then they'll begin to work with you. You understand?
Okay.
And then you're really going to open up. And I do see Archangel Michael around you just to give you a start. And he's been with you since you've been quite young. But there's going to be another angel as well that's going to be working with you.
Well, I've continued to have this block career-wise and financially. I'm still at zero with both of those things. So
no, you're not.
I didn't.
Just because you're not seeing it doesn't mean it's not there. And the door is going to open for you. So why don't you, just to give you a kickstart, call on Archangel Gabriel, because he helps with paperwork. And ask him, we're going to ask Archangel Gabriel today to help you to open the door and to get the paperwork done for the best opportunity for you for a new career. And we'll let him start the paperwork for you. Because you're not seeing it, it's going to get put right in front of you. I don't see it being an issue at all. You know, it's just when we're going through things, we like to know it ourselves and see it ourselves.
Yeah.
That helps. So,
okay. Well,
I will start with Archangel Gabriel, and I've already told him start the paperwork, so he's already working for you. And he's helped me with many fixes, many things. And I'm grateful for him very, very much. And his magic is magic for me. So God bless you, Catherine. And congratulations on this new opportunity to open up for you really quickly here. God bless you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You're
and
welcome.
Could I get could I ask for a left shoulder release healing?
Sure.
Please?
Stand up. Yeah.
I am standing. Yes.
Yeah, I don't even get that it's your, by the way, it's your neck, but that's okay. So we're going to find the weakness where that is. It's going to pull you forward when it comes in.
It's in.
Yeah.
There.
And we're going to release it, resolve it, disentangle it, uncollapse it, surrender it out into the void. Pull her straight back when you've released it.
Yep, going back.
And it's going to pull until that dumps out, love.
I think I'm going from the kitchen to the living room on this.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
And it feels energetically like your atlas. Yeah, it's your atlas is out, the very top end up there. They're saying, I've got the greatest chiropractor in the world for all that stuff. Let me know off the air, and I'll send you to them. But that's what it shows up as. Also, they're talking about you sleeping wrong. Have you been up and down lately, or had an issue with sleep? That's really what it is, too.
The pillows, I'm like Goldilocks with pillows, trying to find the right pillow.
Okay, that's what they're talking about. So that's certainly related to sleep. But we'll see what happens now. What's going on? Work, job, career? What are you doing? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm starting this new company and also trying to do consulting work. So that's what I'm trying to get done.
Okay. Well, let's just ask for some strength to come into that, too. I'm going to pull you forward when it comes in.
Yeah, I'm rocking back and forth.
Yeah, it's just taking out any weakness in it, and it's going to drop you forward to yes.
There's a company called Sterilis. Does that have a good vibe at all? Sterilis.
Whatever that is, and I didn't even hardly hear it, but just on your voice tonality, it tests strong, whatever that is. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great.
That all I could. Okay.
Well, thank you so much, both of you.
Oh,
and
thanks
I
for
love
calling
having
in.
sessions. Yep. Thank you kindly.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for listening, honey. We appreciate it. Yeah. 954 is our next caller. Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Mary. Thank you for taking my call.
You bet. Where are you at, Mary? That's down in Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, right?
Yeah, right.
South Florida. What's going on, Mary? You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yes. Well, I'm having difficulties in the rectal area, in the colon, urinary. A lot of pain right now.
Okay. We're asking Reverend Debbie to tune into all that and see what shows up from spirit, and then I'll work on it for you, honey.
A lot of things you're processing, and I feel that it's time now. Spirit's telling me you instinctively know what to do, but there's a fear factor of stepping forward, moving ahead. And I feel there is a grieving over a loss around you that's affecting you physically. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And that's what's creating this issue, physical issue in your body. And I want to tell you, There's love and blessings that are just filling up your life and your heart. I just want to start crying. And there's a loved one here in spirit that's telling me there is a happily ever after, and they're studying really hard in angel school, so they'll be able to come and be one of your angels. And they're saying, the search for life, the meaning of life is going on, and they want you to know that you're still going to be connected heart to heart, and there's nothing that's going to separate the two of you. And they want you to consider an alternative approach because they don't want you to have these issues. They don't want you to be sick. Okay?
An alternative approach to my health, is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I see them, they're still with you, but when someone crosses over, then we're still missing them too.
Yes.
That's natural. We can't reach out and hug them or hit them upside the head.
Right.
So it's okay, they're not there,
Mhm.
But I feel that there's a new emotional situation around you, and there's messages that are going to be brought to you in your dream state that is going to show you how connected you truly are. I feel that you're psychic in your own right.
Yes.
And there's new insight that's being given to you. And in the next month, this health issue should be straightened out for you.
In the next month? Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And sometimes we don't realize we have our emotions, that it affects us so deeply like this, physically.
Oh,
so,
thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. And there's going to be a physical doctor involved also that will lead you down the right path, and it'll clear up really quickly.
Really?
Good. Yes.
Oh, thank you. That means so much to me right now.
It's a surgical thing. It's like, take this and you'll be okay thing.
It's not surgical, or it is?
Is not.
Oh, good, good.
Is not. I
That's
see a
what
male doctor around you with dark hair. I don't see his name, darn it.
There's what?
There's a male doctor with dark hair that's going to help you.
Oh.
And
a new doctor? Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Sometimes people have to get colonoscopies and then have them reversed. I don't see you going through all that craziness.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate that. That was weighing heavy.
We'll keep you in our healing prayer, too.
What are you doing now, honey, as far as seeing the doctor go? Have you seen any of the colon specialists, urinary,
yes,
urologist? What are you doing?
I've seen several, and have been waiting for a referral to another one. It's just been a slow process because it has to come down from a primary source, and it's not moving fast enough.
Is there a
and I think
around you?
I'm sorry, I'm hearing both of you, and then you're cutting off.
Is there a naturopath doctor around you that you know of, a wellness center?
The only thing I can think of in the past, I had been going to a Chinese acupuncture doctor, which was not, it's not affordable right now, but there supposed to be some alternatives acupuncture doctors, and I'm seeking them out.
Okay.
And they will be paid by insurance.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. That's great. That's great. Yeah, we'll see what happens now, honey. I think that's what Reverend Debbie's picking up on for real. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's very encouraging, and we'll see what happens. We aren't doctors. We don't even play them on TV. Of course, my friend always says we're talking to angels flying UFOs. So there you go.
And you do healing as well, I understand.
Yes, absolutely. So anytime we can help you with that, honey, you can get on the email address. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com, and we'll send you all kinds of free information.
You don't do that healing on the air?
Yes, he does.
Could I request a little healing from you?
Jimmy Mack.
Jimmy Mack? Hello?
I'm still here. Maybe he got kicked off a moment. He'll be right back.
Yeah, it was kind of going in and out a little bit, and
yeah, he'll be right. He'll be right back on.
Okay, so you feel like a month.
You feel that you live down in Fort Lauderdale?
Close to there, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Where are you?
I'm in St. Petersburg.
Oh,
Florida.
I wish you were closer. I'm looking for another spiritual church.
Well, there is one down there in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, I had been affiliated, but there were some changes, and I haven't since gone back.
Wasn't the same.
Pardon me?
And it wasn't the same, I understand.
No, that's the thing. You got that right. I'm seeking a new direction, and I have not found one.
It'll come.
Really?
It'll come.
You think I'll find a...
Yeah.
In my
close... try a Unity church, too, until the other one opens. There's going to be a new church that opens down there.
Really? In my area? Close to where I live?
Yeah.
Or?
Close to where you live.
How long do you think it will be before that comes about?
Probably 6 months. It's already in the works. Yeah.
That would be a spiritual church?
Spiritual.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Because I was affiliated for many, many years, but it kind of went off in a different direction that didn't serve me. So I kind of wanted to go. Is there a website for your church?
Yes, on Facebook right now, because I'm still having a web page made. I'm only on Facebook right now as Wings of Grace Spiritual Center Church.
Oh, I'll have to look you up.
Yeah, and my church has been going for like 50 years with
wow.
several different.
Well, you're with the old, kind of the old spiritualist General with the Psalms and the messages and all that.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm seeking out. Yeah,
and I'm an old spiritualist because I'm a physical medium.
Yes.
And just starting to do apportation with the cabinet.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they still do that where the center I used to go to, but we don't sing the old hymns anymore, and it's more kind of loud singing and things like that.
I know.
It's different.
I know.
And I've tried going back and forth to the Catholic Church, and it just doesn't resonate as well. I was raised in, but I'm just not as comfortable. I have 40 years with spiritualism, and I'm still in that mode.
Yep.
Well,
Jimmy Mack, are you back with
Jimmy's back.
Yeah, we appreciate you calling in. Yeah, honey, I don't know. That's blog talk. Sometimes it'll drop the call, and
I was hoping to get a little bit. I was hoping you could send me a little healing, but
I will. We've got the phone lines jammed up, honey, but definitely reach out to me. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com. We'll be glad to send you all kinds of information. There's things you can read, watch, and listen to. It's all free. Okay?
Okay,
so we're going to take the next caller. Thanks for calling in and listening, honey. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you. Bye for now. 334 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Jimmy Mack. This is Kira. I'm calling from Alabama. I called your show about a week ago or two.
Okay.
And I was asking about love, and you were telling me that you see it maybe around the next 3 weeks. And I was just calling to get an update on that to see if you still see the same thing.
From last week?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what Reverend
changes,
Yeah, of course. Well, we'll see what Reverend Debbie has to offer for you, honey.
Okay.
Well, the very first gift you need most of all is patience, because you're so excited to have this love in your life that you're like, is that it? Is that it? Is that it? And you're looking for every little blink of a light. You understand? Because you're so excited. And I feel like there's a lot of changes or things that you're letting go, and there's a sense of peace around you. I see Archangel Azrael with you, and there's something that you're having to release the past because there's a more enriching future coming your way, and you have to let go and let God. before the new door opens up for you to have this new romance in your life. Doesn't mean it's not coming, okay? But angels don't have time like a watch. We only do as humans. But I feel that there is a gift of passion and opportunity that's coming your way. And there's a chance for you to have very amazing in your life. And you're still releasing the past to welcome the new in your life.
Right.
So I don't want to tell you in 1 week you're going to have romance or 2 weeks. Because what if it's coming today and I'm trying to delay it by weeks? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put a time factor on it. But I just feel you're going to be very, very happy. And I feel it being a relationship for Mr. Right and not just Mr. Right now. Because you're good at fishing for him. You know? So wait for the full package. All right? God bless you.
Love it. Thanks for calling in, honey. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of the week. You bet. 813 is our next caller. Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm on the line? Okay, hi. This is
You
Jen.
are. What's your name? Where are you calling from, honey?
I'm calling from Tampa.
Okay. What's your name? Jen. And you have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yes, I do. So I have a daughter who's 10 years old, and in 2010, my whole life changed. From when she was 2.5, she was things were happening to her, and I was losing her. For 2.5 years, we struggled, we traveled, the answers, nobody knew what was going on with her. Long story short, she finally was diagnosed with a genetic condition that is not compatible with human life. They've only seen it in unborn fetuses. They don't understand why she's here. She's a miracle. But we've reached a point where there's no more information. I buried myself into the medical realm, into the, Deepak Chopra's kind of way of, cellular healing meditation. The other realm of just, praying. God has led me down the path that I needed to go to find the answers. I've been blessed by this situation, but I get very confused and I struggle with things like currently I have to keep genetically on paper. She's wired for disaster, but I struggle with believing what's on paper. And I feel like we see the number 1111 a lot. I always have. My son sees it so much, and then my daughter has been seeing it recently. I don't know if it means anything, but she has defied, a lot, and I get caught up in balance. Where do I put my focus? Do I put it into the science part to be on the front line to prevent things from occurring? Do I put it into God leading me in the right direction? And I'm lost in what area I'm supposed to be with moving forward with her.
Well, we'll let God take care of the God part, okay? Because he's already reached down halfway and has you by the hand. And scientifically, I feel that you're juggling both.
I don't want
to. And I also
to.
feel, well, of course we don't want to, but I also feel that your child is a Blue Star child, a little healer. And they get labeled with a lot of things and illnesses. And you're going to see in time. She's 10 now?
Yes, she's 10.
Okay. All right. Well, by the age of 14, life isn't going to be this hard, and that sounds like a faraway time. But every 7 years, we get into our spiritual self, and things are going to get a million times better for her. And I feel there's going to be many children and people that you and your daughter are going to help because of your experience you've gone for her. And I feel that she'll overcome a lot of this. It's not going to be a forever thing in her life.
Okay, all right. It's been drastically improved since the age of 2. I mean, she has gotten better, but the genetic makeup is programmed for things to come, and that's where I fear. I don't like to hear that stuff. I don't like to see it
all that
add up on
change.
paper. Okay.
All that will change. All that will change, dear. And I know it's hard. Because you don't want to okay, I believe God healed me, so I'm not going to do nothing. I know you can't live that way too. I'm not telling you to do that. Okay. But Spirit is going to hand you the key, and you're going to see how it all unfolds. And what a wonderful gift you have to give to the universe, your daughter.
You have no idea. I mean, she's amazing.
Yes,
I mean, it's just been wonderful, this whole experience. Even though it's hard, it's also beautiful. So, thank you for that.
You're welcome, and we're always here for you, too, if you need someone to bend an ear. So carrying a heavy
I don't know
plate.
what I need. I just need to stop trying to think too hard about where I'm supposed to be putting my mind. You know, and I want that I put all my research away, all my genetic stuff away, I put all my medical stuff away. I put it away so I can't even look at it because I feel like I'm not supposed to for some reason. And I don't know if that's right or wrong, or if these 1111 things mean something. My son thinks they mean angels.
It is, and it's also the master number, and that's showing you that they're working with you.
Okay. So
it does.
All three of us see that.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh. Okay. So that's a good thing.
Yep. It's a very good thing. Just letting you know you're on the right track, in the right path, going in the right direction.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for calling in, honey. You posted, okay? Thanks. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you later. Bye for now. 516 is our next caller. Hi, 516. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes. Hi, Jimmy. My name is Claudia, and I'm from New York. How are you doing?
Hi, Claudia. Good, thank you. You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
Yes, I do. I was wondering if she sees anything in my health right now. Anything like any health concerns going on regarding me?
Okay, what I would let her know what symptoms or illness, disease, or disorder you have, honey.
Oh, well, I had a car accident in February, and ever since that, like, I'm not feeling well. You know, my head feels foggy, and it's just on and off, and just can't figure out what it is. And I just want to see if, anything is improving, or if there's anything I should do in order to improve it.
I feel that it's taking you time to recalculate your vibration or energy within yourself. From the accident. Like they're still picking you up. And, maybe Jimmy Mack wants to do some work on you.
Yeah, I feel like you got kind of messed up from the accident, honey. It just feels like a jarred moment, and it feels like a frozen in time issue. You want to stand up? We'll have you feel the energy. So just stand up and face due north.
Just stand up and do what?
Yep, stand up, face due north. You want to have your feet about hip width apart. It's going to feel like somebody's pulling you forward for yes and pushing you backwards for no. You said you go by Claudia?
Claudia?
Yeah. Okay, so if you just say my name is, it should pull you forward for yes.
Okay, my name is Claudia.
There you go. Should be pulling you forward now. Little drift forward. Awesome. So we're going to find the place where that accident is. Going to pull you forward for yes. You're going to feel the drift forward now.
Okay. Yes, I do.
There you go. We're going to release it, resolve it, delete and erase it. Have her learn all the lessons she needs to from this accident, release her from the service to it, pull her straight back when you're done. And you'll feel a wave, and then it's going to pull you backwards. And we're going now. You're going to feel a pull, pull, pull backwards, and we're just going to release all this chaos, drama, mystery, intrigue, and upset surrounding the jarring events of the accident.
Yeah.
And it's going to pull, pull, pull you backwards. It's going to drop you off in neutral once that's gone. I'm going to take out all the brain fog and all the lethargy, they're calling it. It's always in the words I'd never use, lethargy. It feels stuck in this. Yeah, that's you. So you're going to feel it pulling you backwards and releasing. It's going to drop you off in neutral once it's done. You can let everybody know because it's a live show, honey. Folks know what you're going through right now. You're still feeling the pull backwards and the release.
Yes, I'm still feeling the pull back.
Yep. And so quick as that releases, it's going to bring you back to neutral. So.
Thank you.
Everybody is on the line. You want to press 1 if you want to raise your hand and ask a question. And, of course, the phone number is 713-955-0594. That's going to help you, love, and reach out. If we can help you in any way, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com. Everybody that emails me today is going to get a special surprising gift. It's all free, audio and video, and, of course, all of Reverend Debbie's contact information as well. Make sense? Appreciate you calling in from New York, honey. Thank you. Awesome. Reverend Debbie, did it fly by? We always have fun, you and me.
Yes,
you and I could talk for hours on the phone. I love it. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Oh,
hey, give folks the best Facebook address for you, honey, and the phone number and your personal email. They're going to want to go deeper and have a private session. You're very affordable like me, and you know you always really bring it from spirit. So I love that. Let them know how to get a hold of you, honey.
On Facebook, it's Wings of Grace Spiritual Center Church. My number is 727-433-3896, or my private email is spiritualdeb@gmail.com. Thank you very much, all of
Beautiful.
you.
Yeah, thank you. You as well, honey. Thank you so much for being on the show. We always appreciate it. We love it when you're on. Folks, that's going to be our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're here every Tuesday at 12 noon. Get on our weekly list for the email, and we'll give you all the show links, of course, of the upcoming shows. Every week we have a different guest and co-host with me. Phone number, of course, is 713-955-0594. You're always going to want to press 1 if you want to raise your hand and get a message live and get on the show. Everybody for tuning in today, we love you. We hope the rest of the week is awesome. And I want to wish everybody that the rest of your life will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.
You've been trying for half an hour to get your little bundle of joy to be a bundle of sleep, but so far nothing's worked. You tried the Binky, you tried the Blanky, you even made Mr. Fluffy do the Fluffy Wuffy dance. Alas, your tiny miracle has a very large pair of lungs, but you have an Amazon Echo, so you call for backup.
Alexa, call Mom.
Calling Mom.
And just like that, Grandma to the rescue.
Hi, baby. Grandma's here.
Alexa, thanks.
Anytime.
It's laundry day, and even though you know there are no zombies in your basement, because you're an adult and zombies are not real, you still can't bring yourself to turn the light off before you go up the stairs due to the creepy hand that will not grab your ankle because, again, zombies are not real. Plus, you have an Amazon Echo, so you wait till you get safely to the top of the stairs and say,
Alexa, turn off the basement light.
And the basement light goes off, and you continue upstairs alive.
Alexa, lock the door.
Okay.
Thank you.